Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. We are Velastly. Thank you so much for joining us. It's time for a tarot reading. Let us see what Spirit would like to share with us today. Beautiful beings, we trust you are well. What is coming through at this time? Okay. At the center of the read, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Within, we have the Justice. Without, we have, the Four of Pentacles. Below, we have the Temperance energy, Sagittarian energy. The Justice being Libra energy, so Libra and Sagittarius joining us, those frequencies, those energies. Crowning, we have the Four of Wands. And overall energy, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Before we begin, we would like to pull a numerology card. We have not done that yet this week. Okay. Okay. Numerology, what is coming through? Which number is assisting at this time? 2. The Two of Hearts, which would be the Two of Cups energy. Twos are about balance. Balance, harmony, receiving from within, without, the duality of the light and the shadow, the High Priestess, the spirit, the shadow, the frequencies there coming into the known. So it's really balancing your energies to source, balancing the energies to you, aligning to you, really allowing that clarity, that frequency. And with the hearts being the cups energy, it's really you committing to you. It's the divine feminine and the divine masculine, both honoring source, which is the shadow, the spirit, divine feminine, is as formless and as free, as infinite, as eternal as source. And the divine masculine, the light, the physical, is also as formless, as limitless, as unknown, as eternal as source. So both these mediums where you exist, for remember, you are source, and as source you exist, yes, in non-spiritual form and in spiritual form, and in physical form rather, non-physical form and in physical form. You exist in those two mediums and other mediums, not only restricted to the two. You are a multi-dimensional, multi-vibrational being. And in whatever medium you exist, it is that medium honoring you, honoring the source you are, by allowing those mediums of creation to be fluid, to be formless, not to be fixed by conditioning. So right now, everything is balancing to you, to your authentic you, where the realms of the physical and the spirit, as in this realm on earth, it is the duality of those two realms, that those two realms are fluid and limitless and formless, honoring you, honoring the source you are. So you really taking the shape of the source you are, your personality, your being, your thoughts, your ideas, how you communicate, the environment that you co-create in, your spirituality, your sense of spirituality, everything being a formless, beautiful, limitless expression of you, that you are now truly discovering that which you are, learning who you are, through the experiences in the physical and through the internal world. Both the internal and the external teaching you who you are, showing you who you are, reflecting who you truly are, the discovery of you through the experiences and the information from both of these realms, as now these realms are free to interpret, to translate the vibrations of your soul accurately, without limitation, but within the truth of the frequency. And we see it here, it really aligns with the tarot. The Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups at the center, overall energy, Queen of Swords, you in your truth, in your clarity. And right now you're also speaking your truth, a lot of truth being spoken based on worth and value. You know your worth, you know your value, you know that which you are. You are no longer shying away from your value. You're no longer undervaluing yourself. You're existing in your truth. And you're allowing the physical to honor you in your truth. And this is the powerful transformation that's happening right now. We saw the transformation. You have the Two of Cups, that balancing energy. Two of Hearts, Two of Cups, that balancing energy. You are understanding the worth and the value of you on a soul level, on a spiritual level, physical level, especially now on a physical level. You understand that which you are worthy of being, receiving, the communication, the relationships, the experiences that are worthy of you. You're demanding them to be. As such, you're experiencing new ways of being, new manifest experiences, new physical reality, which is based on your authentic truth, on your authentic way. The relationships you're making now, you're speaking the truth. Whatever is happening, whatever experience, whatever situation, you're speaking your truth. Where in the past you would hold back or just not say anything or just observe, or just almost keep yourself, back behind, restricted. You are now speaking. You are saying what is on your mind, and not to bully, not in a maleficent way. You are sharing a truth. It's a healing. So where you see there's injustice in the world, where there's no just frequencies, you're here with the word of justice, the truth of the situation. You're no longer backing down from the truth of what you're observing, the truth of the experiences, the truth of what's being seen, the truth of what's being heard. And those around you might find this a bit uncomfortable, because if they're used to creating an illusion and lies, you are reflecting the truth of the situation, so they cannot hide. They cannot now run away with things they used to run away from. They cannot overlook that which they used to overlook, because you're not overlooking that in yourself. You want the truth of you. You want the authenticity of you, complete, in the sun, in the scene, in the clarity. You want the light to honor the truth of you completely. And the Queen of Swords, this isn't a sugarcoating truth. This is the true, raw truth, open, vulnerable, authentic. This is that which I am. And I'm allowing now the physical to exist in this frequency of that which I am, the truth of me. No matter how uncomfortable it might make people, and no matter how uncomfortable I might feel in expressing it, I'm realizing the reason why it's uncomfortable, because I'm not used to being so authentic. I'm not used to existing so fully. So I'm no longer going to let the discomfort or the fear of that hold me back. I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to allow myself to surrender to the truth of me, the unknown, all of my magic. I'm going to allow myself to manifest in the physical all that I am within the truth, the complete, clear truth, clarity, so wonderful, no confusion. This is who you see. What you see is what you get, completely and utterly and fully. So you can't be confused. So when you're co-creating with me, come with your clarity. You demand this of people, you demand this of experiences too. You don't want to be confused. I want to co-create with you as you are, because then that's actually us engaging in existence. I don't want to live a lie, an illusion. That's not worth it. There's nothing to gain from illusions and lies and deceit. Because here we are. You are now embodying that justice energy that we receive, the justice card here in the scales. You're now honoring your scale. You're no longer on the other scale trying to micromanage, trying to fit in the blocks, what fits in you. No, you are centered on your scale within Source, allowing Source to now place objects, place whatever is needed on the other scale, and remove what is not wanted, what is not needed. So you're allowing yourself a complete expression, a discovery of you in all experiences. You're no longer holding back. And we see it here in the physical, the Four of Pentacles, no longer holding back in situations and experiences. You're allowing yourself to be Source first and foremost, Source at all times, Source at all times, in your truth at all times, authenticity at all times. No more having roles and shifting for people and shifting for situations. You're completely there, centered on your side of the balance of the equation. On the other side of the equation, however you express yourself, however you manifest, whatever Source brings in, whatever Source releases, you are happy to discover it. You're no longer micromanaging how your frequency manifests things. You are discovering it. You're no longer holding back. You're grounded. Spiritual body, mental body, emotional body, physical body, grounded within Source. Each of the bodies here within that fullness of you, the Ace of Pentacles. Mental body, Ace of Pentacles, your worth, your value, grounded in there. No longer speaking down of yourself, no longer judging yourself, no longer holding yourself down, putting yourself down, deprecating energies. You're seeing yourself in your truth, and you're aligning yourself in your truth, and you're speaking your truth, and your intention is your truth, and your clarity is your truth. Emotional frequency also released of conditioning. You are feeling what aligns to you, no longer allowing what's the programming says you have to feel, the obligation, the manipulation, the conditioned emotions, the emotions that don't exist, that are rules given to you. You're no longer aligning with those rules. You're now grounded with the source, spiritual body, allowing all of your spirituality to come through the source of you, the truth of you, no longer giving power to an external being who's controlling and governing, but rather you understanding you are the source controlling, you are the source creating, you are the source of your frequency, and taking ownership of your creative power. And allowing a freedom there, a discovery of the shadow, a discovery of the unknown, a discovery of all of your power, a discovery of you, no longer fearing the shadow, embracing the shadow, allowing the shadow to manifest through love into the light, into the seen, into the physical body, also now limitless and open and grounded in source. This is how you are. This is how you're presenting yourself now to the world, within your truth, within your frequency, within your love, within your clarity. And because you're there, then source is balancing everything else out for you. You're now discovering who you are in the physical. You're allowing whatever shape your personality, your behavior takes, it's enough. Whether I'm with a friend, I'm source, it's enough. Whether I'm with a partner, I'm source, it's enough. At work, source, it's enough. Every situation I'm in, I'm at source, it's enough. I'm no longer tailoring and you're no longer, micromanaging yourself into non-existence for other people to make other people feel comfortable. It's powerful. And it's not only you in your behavior, even though it really feels that way. It's really strongly in that you really committing to you. It's also you in what you do, in your experiencing, what you are willing to engage in, what you're willing to give time to, how you spend your energy, really honoring you now than ever before. And manifestations coming in now that honor it, because we see it here as above, below. Here you are now finally receiving, and it's coming through, especially as we're coming into July. We're really feeling this energy of July. New experiences, opportunities coming to you, new partnerships, perhaps new relationships, new opportunities, proposals, experiences, situations, gifts, beautiful co-creative frequencies and energies opening up, which are of a firm foundation, where you feel seen, where they are just, they're not taking advantage of you. Whatever it is that's coming through, whatever thing that's offered, whatever idea you're receiving, whatever information you're receiving, whatever contract, whatever manifestation you're receiving, you're participating in, the contracts you're signing, it's fair. It's fair in your favor and the favor of all beings. It's fair. It's just. The contracts, the decisions, the proposals, the commitments, the marriages, the relationships, whatever it is, the partnerships, the whatever it is that you are co-creating with now is on a frequency where it's fair and just, because you are in your power. And then you're not signing a contract where you have to be disempowered in order to, where you need to be lesser than in order to. You're in your power, and then always in your power, and then. And it's you co-creating in your wholeness. Here below, you are now co-creating in your alchemy as a magician, in your manifestations. You're now finally existing, co-creating in your existence, in your manifestations. You are whole when you're creating. In all spaces, you are whole. You are the full centaur now. That's Sagittarian energy. You're not ashamed of the half animal side, the wild, the magic, the mystical, the fantastical. You're not ashamed of the unknown. You're embracing it fully, and it empowers you now. For now you allow yourself to be the authentic expression of you in each and every single situation. This is the healing. This is the expansion right now. And you receive this guidance from Source. Source is saying, trust everything. The justice energy was within. Everything you're receiving, the guidance, the intuition, intuitive action, intuitive thoughts. It is for your favor. Trust now. Trust. And as you're trusting this guidance in the physical, you are finding yourself, the challenge is, don't hold back. Shine your light. Don't hold back. Shine your light. Don't hold back. Shine your light. That is the challenges, the green, the heart chakra, heart space. Divine love, loving myself, existing fully, completely. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. I exist fully. every single intuitive action, inspired thought, when you're asking for a plan, an idea, a response to something, the response you're receiving embodies you not holding back. It's no longer a response that's going to sugarcoat and make the other person feel comfortable. You're receiving, say this, and you're like, ooh, okay. And you also find yourself surprised at how you're just speaking the truth now in these situations. And the truth is healing. It's disarming the situation. It's a healing. And other people around you are grateful. Those who are maybe shy to speak up, embarrassed to speak up, unsure. They're seeing your words, seeing your guidance, seeing your truth, and it empowers them to truth. You are healing now as you're now existing. For as you exist within the clarity, the truth of you, as you exist in your worth, as you exist in your authenticity, as you exist in the honoring of you, as you exist in the honoring of you, you create a healing, where the healing is to co-create all energies to the honoring of Source. So everyone is called to their source, to their worth, to their truth. And should they be courageous enough to step into the power of beautiful? Should they not? Yes, expect them to flee before you. Expect them to be defensive, or to, run away, or just not to even be a resonant frequency. You won't even attract them. And don't worry. It's simply you finally releasing all the energies that are in the illusion, in the manipulation, and embracing all the energies that are in Source, within the truth, within awakened energies, within the existence, within the love frequency, within the truth of co-creation. Blessed be.